Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Alright, so the first question, what did you learn from the video? I learned a lot of great reading strategies. I learned the importance of giving struggling readers feedback. I also learned about the importance of repetition with struggling readers. I learned the importance of having a strong base in reading. That way you can build on top of it. I learned that their curriculum had scaffolding embedded in it, which is awesome. How will you use this information to inform your educational practice? I will definitely use this information in my educational practice. I think if we tried these strategies early on, we could reduce the chances of struggling readers falling way behind. I think the strategies could give our students a good base to build on top of. What topic or topics presented in this video had the most impact on you personally or professionally? I would say I really liked what she said about struggling readers need step-by-step instruction, while normal readers can pick up each step without being told. I think this spoke to me personally. I was in special education reading and math for most of my school years. I felt like I eventually learned that foundation that I could build off of to improve my reading, which was awesome, like phonetic awareness and blending. But I do feel like in math, people would have to tell me one step, and they'd have to repeat it again and again and again. And then I needed each step, explained to me. So I still don't feel like I got that foundation for math to build off of. I got it in reading, but not math. So I definitely want to try to help my students to not fall behind like me. I could probably work hard to recover from that gap, but it's pretty big now in my math. So I don't want my students to get that gap in their education because it's really hard to recover from. I feel like I took algebra 100 times. You'd think I'd be good at it eventually, right? But I don't know. I've taken algebra and oh my gosh, timetables. Going over those, I was in timetables throughout my whole middle school. Then all throughout high school, it was algebra. I never moved on. So I definitely, want to do those strategies to help my kids my students not get that gap that's hard to recover from because it's too hard. All right, so what are your top 3 takeaways from this course? Well, I learned the importance of related services and having those collaborations with one another. I can't wait to work with related services. I loved mine when I was in school. They were the best. I think they can be so valuable to students. So I can't wait to work with them. I really enjoyed that movie Crip Camp. I had not learned about the disabilities movement until I watched that video. I think it's kind of sad that it's not really talked about much, but it was such a powerful movie and such an awesome movement. So I really enjoyed that. I learned a great deal about each low incidence disability. I found them all really interesting. I know this is going to sound weird, but I really enjoyed traumatic brain injuries. And this is why I think why I enjoyed it so much is I got my bachelor's in psychology, and I love how interesting the brain is. So it's kind of cool seeing, traumatic brain injuries. It kind of brought me back to my psychology days and reminded me why I like psychology. So I don't know. How will you apply what you learned from this course into your current practice? I will definitely apply a lot of what I learned from this class into my current practice. I learned about all the different types of low incidence disabilities. I learned about accommodations and modifications for each one of them. I learned about assistive technology for each one. I just feel like I have better understanding of how to work with low incidence students after this course. All right, so the last question, what did you learn about working with individuals with low incidence abilities? Well, I learned that I actually would love to work with low incidence disability students. I found this whole class like really interesting, super interesting. How would you even specialize in low incidence? Do you even specialize in low incidence, or it's just, I don't know, but it's really cool. I sorry, I like my brain fogged at the end. But I really enjoyed working with y'all. I hope y'all, yeah, well, y'all. I hope you guys have a good rest of your summer and semester. And yeah. Bye.